What is going on, guys? It is Dan here, and we are back with From the Depths. So in today's episode, we're going to be doing a bit of retrofitting. We're going to change up some of our vehicles that we've got currently, and we're going to just keep pushing forward. Now, one thing that was mentioned in the previous episode comment section was that perhaps we're going a little bit too hard on some of our enemies, so it was suggested that I sort of ramp up the difficulty. Wrong tab. I'm going to go to campaign options. So we're going to bring it up to 1.01. 1.1. Yeah, that sounds reasonable. So we're actually going to be making quite a bit more resource too. Alright, so we've got a couple vehicles we want to be retrofitting, so just making sure we've got nothing on the horizon. Nope, okay. Everyone get back into position. You're going to have to all be resituated again. That's cool. Alright, yes. Fix you, because you're going to be receiving a bit of an upgrade. So the LARs is going to be replaced by the Occam. We're gonna go over the Occam in a second once we actually get it built. Is anyone gonna build it? Anyone? We're gonna have to spawn in on it. Okay, we'll just do it this way. Let's see. There we go. Okay, that's all we needed to do. And oh, okay, it didn't change the name. Force name. Occam 100_0 centimeter 2BT. So the LARs, sadly, is no more. We have replaced it with considerably better vehicle. Words were not working there. Basically, okay. Oh, I forgot the actual vehicle designation. Okay, we probably should put that in there too, so that way it kind of makes sense. PZ, no, PZ2. So it is a modified, well, not really a modified version. It's a version of the Panzer II hull. So it's basically the same hull type as the Omen, or the soon-to-be renamed Odin. However, it's got a new turret, which is just significantly better than on the LARs. Obviously, because the LARs, it wouldn't take much to have a better turret than that. Why are you all the way out here? We're going to be just attacked, and it's not going to be fun. Come on. Come on.
Yes, on my way. On my way. Yes.
A little bit more. All right, there we go. So we're going to just quickly save that because I don't want to have to do that again. Cool. All right. So we're, as we kind of just push forward, we're going to go this way. But oh, okay. So we got something new. So we're gonna actually just be able to see the new vehicle in its glory. Oh, a Fang. Okay, let's actually get this all loaded up first before we go and take a look at the pretty vehicles. Can I? Okay. I'm going to put all of this kind of in its typical position. Scout, we still have to actually give that a new name, considering it's not really a scout. And we also need to actually make it so it's kind of useful in a combat situation, because currently the only use it has is to draw fire, which, I mean, it works. Alright, so we got one of those. We got an Irritation, a Japachi, Fang, and a Brown Recluse. People were telling me the proper pronunciation for some of these vehicles. phalanx. I think it's phalanx. Yeah, that sounds about right. All right, let's give this a go. So we're gonna be spawning in on the Occam. Come on, come on. Oh wait, no, we're still in that screen. All right. We also kind of changed the color scheme a little bit. We made it, instead of a gray, it's now more of a white. Oh, wait. We're gonna take a look at that. I'm guessing that's the brown recluse. That's actually terrifying. That I need the. There we go. And it's almost going to be a pity to kill this thing. But then again, since we upped the difficulty a little bit, we might get killed ourselves. Are we all automatically targeting that? I don't think we are. Something's blowing up. Is it us? I don't think it is. Alright, so the Occam just had its guns knocked out, but that's not too much of an issue. Basically, it's got two 1,000 millimeter CRAM cannons that fire high explosive, and they're just overall designed to replace the LARs. It's more maneuverable, it's got better armor, and it kind of takes the hull design that we've already had in place and just working with that. Alright, so we want to kill the recluse. I feel like that's probably our goal. Alright, AI dead. You know, we're gonna go back to campaign options here real quick. We're gonna put this up to 1.2. So they're gonna have a nice chance now. Probably. It's more of a chance than they had before. Good job, good job. You just completely missed. However, something is... Okay, so the little control-y thing is AI dead. We kill that, and the brown recluse is out of action, which is kind of what we want, because it's very big and it's very scary looking. Also, we kind of up-armored some of the Omen, or in this case, the Odin. Gosh, it's going to take a while to actually get that worked out. But we up-armored some of the Odin turret caps, so they're going to be a lot... Oh, okay, that's where the particle cannon is. Okay. Actually, we want to target that. That's repairing the brown recluse. Not that it's much of a concern at this point, because the brown recluse is... Well... that. I don't think it's really going to be giving us too many issues. So, back to the Occam. Its turret is somewhere between the Omen and the Odin, in terms of just fortification power. Because from the front, it's just as strong as the Odin. But from the top, it's actually weaker than... Actually, I think it's weaker than the obelisk, because it's just one layer of armor, and then it's right into the turret ammunition storage and stuff. Which, albeit, it's not as explosive as advanced cannon ammo racks, which I will definitely give it that. All right, what are we looking at over here? Is everything's just kind of dead. One of the obelisks lost a turret. But that's not too much of a concern, because I don't really care about losing an obelisk at this point. I care more about losing our Odins. Heck, even our anti-aircraft guns are more useful. The obelisk is just becoming obsolete against some of these vehicles. Alright. And that kind of makes me sad, because it was the first vehicle we brought into the campaign, and it's kind of getting to the point where it's more of a liability to have than it is useful. Oh, one of the good old anti-aircraft guns lost a turret. Awesome. Alright, everyone, don't do that. Focus on that one. I just want continuous fire on one of the vehicles to make sure it just stays down. I'm pretty sure that's the irritation. What is that? Is that the Fang? I think that'd be the Fang. Oh, it's getting all dark and spooky. Can I... Yep, that's the Fang. Can we kill the Fang, actually? Because it looks like it's moving slower. I feel like that might be our best bet to kill that. Yeah, it's significantly slower, so... A couple good hits and then it'll be down. Oh, the Occam got pretty close with those shells. Come on, someone shut it down. It's taking hits. It's taking hits. Not... Oh, yep, that was it for that. It's now just gonna get ripped apart. Nope. What's dying? Something else is dying out here. Other than that, there was something else. It might be this Odin turret. I think it might have been knocked out by friendly fire. Because we also completely forgot to actually update these tanks, so they're still running on the old turret system. Alright, so is that it? Oh wait, no, we got one more. Okay, kill that one. Is that an irritation? I don't think that's an irritation. So we'll just kill that one. Especially considering it's slower, and it has a bunch of repair tentacles, so it's probably in our best interest to kill it. Occam, you're not going to hit it. Okay, it's going to be extremely difficult for you to hit something that high up in the air and that fast moving. But it's definitely not stopping you from trying, that's for certain. So yeah, although it doesn't have as large barrels as the LARs, it just delivers so much more firepower. And it's 2 shells. And considering it has 2 shells, you know, it kind of effectively means we're firing one 2,000mm gun from 2 separate sources. Alright, is that the last one? That'd probably be the case, so that means everyone's going to be targeting that poor irritation. And all it's going to take is a couple good EMP hits to knock out some of the engines, and it's just game over for it. It's already taking hits. Come on. Accept your fate. And that's a good way to accept your fate. Yep, there it goes. So, despite upping our, decreasing our damage and upping the enemy damage, it still seems that we're kind of wrecking them. So, we're going to just, for my own OCD purposes, we're going to put this up at 1.25 because that was just really bothering me. So yeah, I think they're not easy to kill, but they're not difficult. Again, so far it's kind of more just been adaptation to just preparing what we want to do in order to defeat our enemies. Alright, let's go up in here. Oh, that's a lot of you. Oh, no. Is that all? That's all flyers. That's all flyers. I'm in just awe right now. I think this could be it because we're just so flawed at aircraft. I don't think we're gonna be able to handle facing however many that is. I don't want to think about how many that is, but it's too many. Especially considering we've also upped the enemy damage now too. I don't think it's looking too good for us.
Yes.
So I don't know how we're gonna go about doing that. We're just gonna hop on our Odin. And, okay, we do outnumber them volume-wise, but that's not good enough. We're going to put everyone on just stationary, so that way we get the best opportunity at killing some of them as quickly as possible. That is just way too many aircraft. I'm hoping that a lot of them will just kill each other. That would be pretty nice. However, I don't think that's going to be the case, especially considering our poor anti-aircraft guns are already being targeted. However, it doesn't appear that they're doing that much damage to them. Oh, something else is blowing up. This isn't looking too bad. We've already killed one of them, and the other one's falling out of the sky. However, now they're getting close. Oh, did we just blow up another one? No, but we did do some damage to it. Okay, You know, it's times like these where you just wish you had some kind of minigun, high velocity thing. In fact, I think laser guns would probably be useful at this point. What's blowing up? Is it one of us? I don't think it is. What's dying? Oh, that's dying. Oh, that blew up too. Okay. So we've already killed like 3 of them. That's blowing up again. Okay, so the scout is diverting the fire. That is a good thing. Alright, we all need to focus on the same thing. I think... Kill that one. It's out of the sky. No, we can kill that.
Targeting.
Gotta make sure it stays out of the sky. Because if we can keep as many of them out of the sky as possible, we have the best chance of actually pulling this off. What is... Is that like a flying mech? Because that looks really cool. Kill it.
Targeting.
I will say it looks cool, but that does not save it from inevitable death. Come on, obelisks. Prove that you're actually worthwhile keeping. Prove that you're actually worth it. Other than just drawing fire and blowing up our own vehicles. Interesting. Yeah, you guys can kind of see why it's a bit weaker.
Targeting.
Yeah, this is our definite weakness. Is aircraft. That is definite. However, how many have we killed? Like 3? Maybe 3 or 4? And they haven't done too much damage to us. I think that's their main issue, is that their flyers don't do enough damage. Except I think the Wrens kind of do more damage, because I think they're the ones with the guns. Oh, that one's out of the sky. That one's out of the sky. Kill it.
Targeting.
Kill it. It did like a dive bomb thing. And kill it now. Something's blowing up. Is it one of us? Yep, it's the scout. That is definitely a positive. The fact that it just takes all the fire for us. The poor anti-aircraft guns are just constantly repairing it. Ooh. One of the anti-aircraft guns is out of action. 2 damaged.
Targeting.
Okay, we kill the neurons. Oh, another one's AI dead. Okay. We could actually pull this off. We might be able to pull this off. Alright, I'm gonna cut until something interesting happens. Odds are it'll either be towards the end of the fight or towards the end of the fight when we're getting just crushed. So I'll see you guys in a second. Alright, just as an update, we're winning substantially. It's really not looking well for the enemy. I think their downfall was the fact that they just don't do enough damage with their shots, even with the upped damage potential of their shots after you know, doing that stuff. It just isn't cutting it. And I think it's just going to end for them. I don't think there's a whole lot left they can really do. We haven't suffered a single casualty. And in fact, the only vehicle to actually take substantial damage has been the Scout so far, and it's just been targeted because that's what it is. So the fact that we've been doing that well in comparison to just all the previous battles, I think it is saying something that we are significantly stronger than we used to be. Also, the obelisks have proven their worth and have actually killed something. And just to make sure that they continue to prove their worth, we're going to go send them after an irritation that's been on the ground for a while. Because I feel like that's the only way to prove their worth. Alright, I'll be back in another second. Alright, we're down to the last fighting enemy. I think it's an irritation. An irritation, I believe, just went down over there, so it's literally just this one, and I don't think it's going to last much longer. It's taking too many hits from our missiles, which are probably just knocking out a whole bunch of internal systems. It's slowing down substantially, and it's damaged an enemy territory. No, it's not. There it is. It's damaged an enemy territory. So, yep, that is it for probably. Oh, no, it's gonna keep doing that one thing that it was doing earlier, in like 2 episodes ago. Is it gonna finish it this time? I think it's gonna finish it this time. All right. That concludes probably what I would have said to be one of our more difficult battles. Not in the sense that we were getting crushed. We obviously weren't. But in the sense that we were horribly ill prepared for that kind of fight. And considering we pulled through with no casualties whatsoever, I think that just goes to show how powerful our new vehicles really are. So that is basically it for today's episode. We're gonna keep pushing forward. I'm gonna just go on a limb here, and I'm gonna say that there's probably a resource zone gonna be somewhere in here, maybe, possibly, I don't know. But it probably would be our best bet to go and try to find one, because we kind of don't have that much resource anymore, mostly because we spent it on a bunch of new vehicles. So, that being said, I'd like to thank you guys for watching and getting us up to like 413 subscribers. That's absolutely crazy still. Oh crap, no, we're gonna save that fight for the next video. Alright, I'll catch you guys next time. Take care.